Welcome back to the show, everybody. Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger. Yeah, take that as my official thing. That yeah, I will be reviewing this show every week, and I do need to catch up on them Cowboys versus them Indians. I do. I know. I know I do. I don't need a reminder that I do. I know that I'm slacking in my mackin', sipping in my pimpin'. Shout out to my main man, Minister W, my partner in this ministry, from saving you from catching these L's. Like, I made a promise. And when you make promise to fam, you hold it down. So I'm going to get to that. And now, if I have to force my way through it, and still have a good time and enjoying Cowboys versus Indians, I will. But given the hype behind Ryusoulger, this is the thing that I want to stay up to date with. This is something that I do not want to miss. So given that, it's going to be a little minute before a sub comes out, you know what I'm saying? And I figured that I do a thing I should have done a couple of weeks ago and actually get some insight about what Ryusoulger actually is by taking a look at the trailer. Should be fun. You know what I'm saying? Like we did this for Zio, and I'm like, we can't even mention that no more. It's official. It's official. I'm going to say this live. That YouTube was not really feeling what Kamen Rider Zio episode 26 was. They weren't. I got that notification. They weren't. So we're not going to talk about Dark Moon Juice and Dark Moon Juice's sins. All we going to do is silently pray to the L guy and let L guy handle that. We going to handle Knights and what should have been what you thought was going to be dragons, which is dinosaurs. And I'm like, and the thing is that given that we've already had Koryuja this decade, I kind of, I kind of really think that, going to Dragon motif would have been dope like they originally, like it was rumored. But given what Ryusoulger is, though, given what it is and why it's that, yeah, that makes sense. And you're probably wondering what I'm talking about. Well, if you keep up with what's going on in the world of the glorious Nippon, things are about to change. And given that things have happened and that, hell, this Sentai got delayed for weeks to celebrate this fact, that you will want to sit up here and you want to go with what usually does best, and that's dinosaurs. For some reason that even as a fan of me don't get it, Dinosaur Sentai works really, really well for reasons we cannot explain. Do not know. Don't get it. Don't understand it. It's this magical thing that works. But let's be glad that even though we know it's a thing that works, it's a thing we only see once every decade. Because, see, that gives the rest of the shows the time to do what it does. Because before we get into the trailer, let's think about the past couple of years of Sentai, right? We had a Sentai that had 12 Rangers in it. 12 of them. 12. 1, 2, 12. This. Yeah. I had to figure out what my left and my right kind of crazy sometimes, because when I be thinking, it be going crazy, but 12 of them, right? We followed that up with the Versus Sentai, right? So, we went from the 40th anniversary to sitting up here and breaking all sorts of rules and all sorts of conventions to how a Sentai works, to really breaking the rules and conventions to how Sentai works, and then going to a thing that just works in Sentai. Not really that bad when you really think about it from that position, because given how we celebrated 40 years, and it's kind of like, well, glad we talk about that, then better. You know what? I still feel some type of way about Ryusoulger. I do. And I shouldn't. But I do. I still feel some type of way about Ryusoulger, and I cannot explain to you why. I'm like, I put my thoughts on wax, and you can go hear that. You would think that, well, hell, I still haven't gotten over Wither the Ghost. So, holding, some harboring feelings about a Sentai that should have been dope, that had an alright premise, but then, you know, didn't quite do anything with it, and then the end was what it was, and you didn't do the thing that you probably should have done, then yeah, you know, it's like, and it's like, honestly, for real, if I'm thinking about it right now, how I feel in the moment when I talk about your Zyuohgers, when I talk about your wizards, and I talk about your ghosts, is that a lot of the reason why I feel some type of way is because I walked into those shows, and those shows show promise. More than others. And then sometimes you see the promise, it don't come true. Sometimes it don't show promise, then it shows glimmers of being good, and then it don't amount to anything. So, I don't know. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. Yeah, y'all know about that Dipset. I ain't even finna roll with y'all on that. But yo, given that, and given like where we are, Ryusoulger is probably your best bet to, you know what I'm saying, to end this thing, and then maybe we go back to Sentai as normal. Because it's like, this is probably as Sentai as normal, given we've coming off 12 Rangers and a Versus series to Dinosaur Knights. So, okay, that's fine. You can do that. I'm okay with that. You know, so, yeah, that makes sense. Enough talking. Okay, enough talking. Super duper motherfucking magic box. Baby, where you at, girl? Super duper motherfucking magic box in the building. Right there. Oh yeah, the congregation's in the building. You know, they're with Betty Janice on the Uno, Dos, Tres, and Quattros. Holding you down with everything you need and using the building. Appreciate you coming through. So, how about we do this? We gonna watch this trailer. Gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I want to know. I want to know, what is this thing that I'm about to get into? Because I'm a little curious. So, let's handle this business, shall we? Now activating Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger .exe.
人類が生まれるはるか昔から地球を守ってきた戦士がいた。恐竜の力を身にまとい伝説の剣を振るう正しき心を持つ騎士。彼らの名は騎士竜戦隊リュウソウジャー。代々受け継がれる剣は正義の証。ここに新たなリュウソウジャーが誕生する。リュウソウレッド。ほう、
これからは俺たちが守ります。この地球を必ず。
リュウソウブルー。レルト。
守るべきものがちゃんと分かったからな。油断は禁物だ。
リュウソウピンク。アスナ。
誰がバカ力よ。
今度は私たちがここを守る番。
リュウソウグリーン。とわ。
お前が勝ったら仲間になってやる。兄さんの言う通り強そうだ。
リュウソウブラック。バンバ。
まさかお前に止められるとはな。強敵だ。構えろ。
そんな子たちと偶然出会い協力することになったのが熱いウイ。
どうも、ウイチャンネルです。
ウイの地で騎士竜を研究する古生物学者熱井直久。リュウソウジャーが立ち向かうのはかつて地球を支配していた戦闘民族ドルイドム。一度は宇宙に逃げたドルイドムが再び地球に戻ってきたのだ。そうこの感じ。今こそ竜装し覚醒せん。伝説の騎士竜の力を解放しろ。騎士竜すなわち騎士と共に戦う進化した恐竜。騎士竜と心が一つになった時、封印されし伝説の力がよみがえる。ソウルを一つに。地球を守る使命を胸に魂の剣を振るえ。獣の騎士リュウソウレッド。英知の騎士リュウソウブルー。
冒険の騎士リュウソウピンク。
疾風の騎士リュウソウグリーン。
威風の騎士リュウソウブラック。
正義に仕える黄金の剣。
新番組騎士竜戦隊リュウソウジャー。 3月17日日曜午前9時30分スタート。切って切って切りまくれ。ケボ
ーンYeah, yeah. Super duper motherfucking magic box, man. Thank you so very much. Okay. See, internet, I'm finna tell you about this word. Word you may hear all the time. You may not think about it in the way that you may think you should. That word, my children, is context. See, before I watched this trailer, I didn't have any idea what the context of what this is. And now I get it. Because remember, before we watched the trailer, we talked about how we ended up here. And now I get why. This is a celebration of Dinosaur Sentai. It's like you got a whole bunch of things going on. You got some Zoo Ranger stuff, some Abba Ranger stuff. You got some Q Ranger stuff. I'm not Q Ranger. I mean Zoo. Oh boy, I can't even think right now. I can't even think. Look, let me see. Let me, cause I'm sitting up here. I'm sitting up here like I said. I got a lot out of watching that because of now I get it. Now I understand. Now I get it. Oh boy, I'm getting a little shit. I've been up all night. I've been back and forth to sleep. Please, you've got to understand me. You have got to forgive me. You know, it is what it is. Look. Your Zoo Ranger, your Abba Ranger, your Koryuja, right? All of that in there. You got all that up in the mix. All of it. You know, a little bit of everything. You got the Mechabuso. You got the dinosaurs running around. You got Abba Ranger level style power-ups. I'm like, that's what you do. It's probably kind of like what cops and like what Cowboys and Indians was doing with like all the different stuff for the Lupin collection referencing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Being that type of celebration and this being what it is. So I can't wait for, you know, the Cowboy versus Indian movie where they get no technical time and it's just 4 dinosaur Sentai. Because remember what happened to the Go Busters in that Versus movie that didn't really have nothing to do with them. That was shameful. They were able to get some closure, but the focus was less on the team up between the Koryujas and the Go Busters versus what it was by bringing all these dinosaur Sentai back. So I can't wait for that movie. That's gonna be fun. Regardless of that, it's again, like I said, it's good to have that context. It's good to have that context to see where it is that they're going with this. And now I get it. They trying to celebrate Dinosaur Sentai. That's wonderful. That's probably the perfect way to end one era and begin another. So you don't have to do this for another 9 years. And then this gives them the opportunity that if this is technically your 2020 technical Sentai, that you have another 9 years to do all the interesting cool stuff. Because again, we just came off 12 Rangers and a Versus show. Celebration of Dinosaur Sentai. It's unlimited what it is that you could legitimately pull off. And I am interested to see what that actually is. So, take that for what it is. But look though, look. Regardless of that, we have got more show for you, please. Sit back, relax, and stay tuned. I am the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. Got the congregation in with me. Bessie and Janine's on the unos, dos, tres, and cuatros, baby! And using the building too, and we always thank you for coming through. Yo, even though that I'm still playing a little catch up, we got that work later today. You know what it is. Streets hyped for it. I'm hyped to see some more. So I need to get that together a little bit later and schedule that live stream so that we can watch that together because I had a good time. So y'all be sure to join me later. I got a little something, I got a little bonus, little hustle that I need to get on before I set that up and find out what time it is. So again, sit back, relax, and stay tuned. We got more show for you. Bunga! Wink. Right after these commercial messages. Context, children. Context. You gotta love it. More show after these commercial messages.